In this section of the video, we are going to look at the fee management capabilities of eSchool, the complete web-based school management system. First up, we look at the courses section. Here in this section, you can configure all the courses that you teach in your school. So we've got room for all the courses. Like, I mean, for this current school, they've configured only 11th commerce, 12th commerce and all. So if tomorrow you were to take up any of the newly opened, newly introduced courses of CBSE, you can configure them right here in the system. So we have the classes, we have the class descriptions, the fee slabs that these classes belong to, the intake per section that you allow, the number of sections that you want to keep for these classes, and the order in which these classes would be displayed in various lists. You can even configure the bus routes and the bus stops that are being used in your system. These charges that we see over here are completely based on the year of term. So every year you have to define these charges, and these charges would be tied to a particular year of term. So next year, even if you are to increase the charges, the previous year's charges, they remain unhindered. So we have defined all of these routes over here, and for each route we can define the bus stops, and the children can be assigned to a given bus stop. So that ways we'll see that the lists are proper in that way. Moving on to the most important configuration page, that is the fee head configurations. We have various types of fee head configurations, like you can configure what all heads you charge the fee under, and you can configure the slabs, that is what are the slabs where you want to charge the fee in. You can edit these slabs, you can delete these slabs, you can even now once you've defined the fee heads and fee slabs, you can define the charges, that is the annual charge that you take under one in a given particular fee head, in a given particular fee slab. So by this we know that this particular school charges an annual fee of 500 rupees as a lab fee in 9th and 10th. And some pre-configured heads are there in the system which you don't need to configure, like the admission, registration and caution. And we also have a facility to define the fee schedules, like you can define for each head and for each fee payable month, you can define the last date by which the fee has to be paid. So basically herein we are telling the system that if by 1st of August 2012 we do not get the September annual fee, then the student would be defaulter. So the entire defaulter rule can be defined in over here. The fee slabs, this rules can be defined particular to each fee slab, and if you wish to define the same rules for all fee slabs, then when defining the rules for any given fee slab, you can just check this box apply to all slabs and click on submit. So based on these rules that we just specified, the fee payment form works like, I mean, if you were to enter any scholar number over here and you press in tab, then based on the current date, you see all of the dates, the student information is displayed over here, and all of the dates which you've configured, all of the distinct dates among them are being shown in over here, and the closest date to the given date is automatically selected, and the amount that the student is supposed to pay is pre-filled in all of these heads, and the grand total is being displayed. The operator, if the parent is short of money, like for example he just brought in 3500 rupees, so the data entry operator can always reduce this amount to be paid later, but he can never increase this amount. So we've got a built-in system check in place, and we support two types of modes of payment. We've got school and bank, and the payment can be made in cash or it can be made in check. Before paying the fee, you can click on this view details button, and you can view the complete details of the fee, like in what month and in what head any given amount is being paid into. And once this fee is being paid, you can choose to print a detailed receipt, a regular receipt, or no print at all. I'll be showing you the format of the receipts later on in this presentation. Moving on to concessions, we also have a facility to define concessions in the system. So if I say 132, it gives me the details of the student, and it tells me that the student has got 100% concession in all of this. The concession can be defined for each head for each month, and it can be defined in percentage or it can be defined in rupees as well. So we have a facility to define the concession either by percentage or by rupees. This concession can be a lifetime concession or a one-time concession. What we mean by a lifetime concession is that if we define a lifetime concession, then every year whenever the student is promoted to the next, so this way concessions can be defined in this system, and we can even get a concession list for all classes, all sections, or any given class section. So this list is completely exportable to Excel. So you see here that we have the values in terms of rupees for all of these concession, and this is being shown as headwise. The comments are also visible over here as to what is the reason as why we are given a concession to a particular student, and the total amount of concession is being shown in over here. This list can be exported to Excel and printed out and can be sent to a variety of authorities as the need may be. Now we've got some admin based reports for this fee section. So we can just select any given date, a given date range, and the slabs for which we want to view the fee, the payment mode in which the fee is being collected, whether we want to see the cash book or the checkbook or both, and we can even select whether we want to see the receipts for the current session only or all sessions. Now this is a very important feature of the system, because you might choose to view in a given date range. There might be a mixed mode of receipts, like the receipts would be for a current session as well, it might be for the next session, it could be for the previous session. So if we say for the current session, then the system would show us receipts made only for the current session, and we have option to show active or cancelled receipts. So this report itself can also be exported to Excel. Now if we have a look at the system, we'll see that we have a date wise arranged list. Now we queried the system for 1st April to 12th May. So it just gave us 2nd of April first, and then once the 2nd April entries were finished, it gave us the total for 2nd April, and then it gave us 3rd April. So likewise, all the dates that it has data for, it would give us subtotals for all of these dates, and at the end of this report it would give us the grand total for all of these dates, and at the end of the report we get the total collection in various modes. So this way we have a complete picture of the collections that have been made in a given date range. You can even set the same start date and end date, so it would give you the collection for a single date. Moving on to payment history, again in a given date range you can select a student and can view the payment history for that student in the given date range. This form works only for the current selected session, that is 2012-13 in our case. And again this can be exported to Excel, printed, and handed over to the concerned person. We can even view the cancelled receipts in the student's accounts. We also have a fee scholar register over here. So fee scholar register, it gives us the holistic picture, that is for the given selected class. We can even select all classes on all sections. So the given selected class, it gives us the expected amount, the concession comment, that is the reason for the concession, the paid amount, and the due amount in the student's account. It also gives us a deactivation date for any student. So for example, for the student Yukta Bhagwat, we know that she's left the school, so we don't expect any amount from her. Now this way we know that for each student what is the expected amount that is we are expecting from that student, and this list as the other list can also be exported to Excel. So we have a very Excel friendly system over here, wherein the headers are very close to Excel, and all the reports can be readily exported to Excel. So we see here that the system has generated an Excel type report, and we can save it wherever we want in our system, and this list can be then printed or further processed right from Excel. So this way, see, this is the fee report that we have, and this is completely print ready. This is a complete print ready format that we have over here. So that's about the fee scholar system.